Oh, Manila. This used to be currency at one time.
Yeah.
You could buy a slave or two for. So, here we are.
Yeah.
Visual art, portrait, sculpture, photography, functional arts. So I got this Tutu. It was painted in 19. This is a reinterpretation of the original.
Okay.
Some people say it's a copy, but I prefer the interpretation.
Yeah.
The original was done by Ben Enwonwun.
Okay.
In 1974 after the Nigerian Civil War.
Oh.
He being an able man, this lady, the model was Tutu Adekile, the Princess of Ife.
Oh.
So I think it was like lending a hand across the Niger after the Civil War.
Trying to put the country together.
Yes,
okay.
yes. The original was discovered recently and it was sold for £1.8 million in the UK.
Oh, wow.
I saw this in Abuja, I thought, yes, I could acquire it. It's for the education.
Yeah.
And then it's somebody, another, if a trained artist, but it's based in Abuja, Soji Adeforiji.
Okay.
Yes, it's a series of masks. I can count about 6 masks, so people see more.
What about these elephants?
Yeah, these elephants of this
Where did they come from?
I can't remember. I know this one I bought in Zambia. It's probably Nigeria, maybe Kaduna. I like these pieces of these 2 chairs. They were dirty, very dirty. I bought them in a second-hand shop.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Where? Here in Ibadan?
A tree fell on the way to church. A big fat tree.
Wow.
Fell in the stump. So I got a cutter to have it sliced.
To slice the pieces, the trunk.
Yes, I made 4 pieces out of it. Again, it takes the shape of Nigeria, like the map of Nigeria.
Okay, that's true. How come you're always finding Nigeria?
Piece of several faces again by, what's his person? Niyi Damiduro. He's an Ibadan sculptor. Kunmi Peluola.
Okay.
He brought it here. He brought it to the house. He said, "You must buy this." This stand that was made by my friend Bimbo Olagunju. He used to be a medical doctor, but abandoned his trade many years ago. He also made these tools, which are quite.
Those are lovely.
Each one is unique. Has a unique design.
Okay, they're not produced
No.
en masse.
Painting in Ghana in 1994, September 1994.
Which one?
This one.
This one.
When
the
we
3
all
ladies.
was born. Yeah,
Wow.
September 1994, and I wanted to buy it. Just like you.
Yeah.
I connected with it. It inspired me at the time. And I was saying to myself, I shouldn't be buying painting when I've just got a new baby. But I couldn't resist it. That was 1994, and then I bought it this year, January this year.
Okay, so is that your latest piece?
Yes, the latest piece.
Okay.
When will you give birth? January.
Oh, okay, so
2024.
January 2024.
September
1994.
It's another, intriguing piece of art that I kept on looking at it for about a week or 2. I kept going back to the
Going
guy.
back.
Should I buy it? Should I not?
Where did you get it from? Here in Ibadan?
From Dotun Adekile.
Okay. It seems like there's a thriving art scene in Ibadan.
Yes. The girl who painted it, Kayinsola, Balogun, Kuku, she eventually contacted me. And asked me, why did I buy it? He said she thought nobody would ever buy this.
Wow.
He said you must be an introvert. I said, I think you're right.
Oh, wow.
He said you must be a minimalist. I said, no, you are wrong. I'm not a minimalist. I surround myself with beautiful things. But he said, why did you buy it? And I said, well, I found it intriguing. I think it's organic. And there was no plan. It's an abstract. Like, you just follow the brush, and it emerged. He said, you're right. He said, what name will I give it? I said, I'll call it hope. That's because you see gloom, but you see streaks of silver lining.
Yeah.
So in fact, he called it Against Gloomy Days. It's too long. You just need one word.
Yeah.
I just call it hope.
Wow.
And then this one again by Kunmi Peluola. His style is quite interesting. It's got a mastery of colors. And somehow you think he's a European artist. Does it not strike you like that?
Yeah.
I mean, does this landscape, which actually most African painters tend to do human forms.
Yes, human figures.
He does. He did that too. And that one too.
Oh, wow.
I've got about I think I've got about 6 of his works around the house. And then, but I must have bought about 10, which I gave as gifts to people.
Do you find that people appreciate art?
Oh, yeah.
When you gift it?
Well, I give to people who appreciate it.
Okay.
And this book on Nigerian artistry by a friend of mine, quite an old lady, Englishman, Pat Oyelola. About 83 years old.
Is she an artist?
No, but she's, what do you call them? Art reviewer or art,
Okay.
I don't know, commentator.
Can you tell me about this?
Oh, Manila. This used to be currency at one time.
Yeah.
You could buy a slave or two for, I don't know how many.
Wow.
For that. I got it. I can't remember where I got it, but I thought, again, for its educational purpose, whoever is interested. This is quite an interesting one. This bowl, my sister died a few months ago, and then trying to unpack her things and settle her matters. I found these 2 plates wrapped neatly on top of the wardrobe.
Yeah.
And I thought, why should we? I mean, there were other bowls everywhere. Why these 2?
Yeah.
Then I googled this. I found it was made, must have made around 1909. And I said, well, so sister did not buy it. Whether even my mother bought it. My mother got married in 1942. She was born in maybe 1917. Maybe her mother bought it, or maybe she bought it. So I said, well, this one is cheap. That's why I can afford to put it out.
You can leave it out, yeah.
But the other one I've kept wrapped, I've wrapped up too.
Wow.
Example. It was trained by Susanne Wenger. I don't know if you heard of Susanne Wenger of the Oshobo sculpture forms. Yes. Chairman woman married a Yoruba drummer. So this guy studied on that. And just, the way the straight lines in his works, sort of geometric forms, is really common in his works. And, or really, as if he even used a ruler to, to get them straight. And look at it, so he must have used a compass or protractor to get
those lines.
This is my friend from Zimbabwe. This is the stonework I said I saw far away.
Oh, and you stopped to bargain.
Yeah, I keep looking at it. It somehow reminds me of the picture of Christ. With the beard and this I picked up on the beach. Maybe Accra, Ghana.
Oh, wow. That's a huge one.
Yes. I mean, this is nature itself. Look at the art. Look at that as if somebody has carefully chiseled. And made it. You put it on your hair, you hear the sound of the beach.
It's beautiful.
Yes. You know why you hear the noise of the beach?
Why?
This amplifies, this shape amplifies the blood flow in your hair. That's what makes that sound.
Okay.
But they used to tell us it's the sound of the beach. Piece of functional art. I so much like the way it's woven, and it's quite heavy.
Where'd you get this from?
Again, from a shop in Ibadan.
Okay.
They also made a dining room piece, the corner piece.
Yeah, the console that's at the side.
Yes,
Okay.
And this is my pride and joy. I paid 30,000 naira for this.
You're joking. Well, in what year?
Well, 10 years ago. Even 10 years ago.
10 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
10 years ago. People thought I paid 30,000.
That's actually still quite
It's
good.
solid rope, mahogany. Again, very heavy. And what happened is it was the frame. It was a wooden frame for that door and some other doors.
Okay.
So when we decided to use this cheap Chinese product, I thought I shouldn't let this waste. So I called the carpenter, and he said, I provided the wood.
Okay.
And it had already been planed, and all they had to do was knock it together. And he said he wanted 2,500. I said, okay. So when he came, he brought it. I said, no, it's too much. I'll give you 30,000.
Oh gosh.
And it sort of matched the rest of the furniture.
It does.
And you could see you're an architect.
Yeah.
Everything, the basic house itself, the colors are sort of monochromatic.
Yes.
It's the same shade, the shade of.
Yeah, it's the art that.
It's the art and the books that actually broke the monotony. It
Yeah.
to have been monotonous. I'll show you a picture. Rembrandt, 1664.
Okay.
Did this. Again, this is a reinterpretation of Rembrandt, 1664.
Yeah.
I'll show you the original You can see the resemblance.
Yeah.
The resemblance. But this was done by this Nigerian artist,
Okay.
Clara Nze, who had sort of contextualized it.
Okay.
It's called the reclining nude. If you Google it,
Okay.
1664. This is of Stonework, polished stone.
What about this one?
Oh, amethyst. Amethyst I bought it in Sudan. $100 I paid for that.
Wow.
And this is also the raw amethyst which I picked up in the bush myself.
Wow. Must be nice to be a geologist and find these things during your work.
Yes, and also to appreciate them. You know. This I bought in Burkina Faso.
Okay, this is the one I said I thought it was from the same artist.
Frame artist. Yeah, but it's quite a very intricate work to get it all balanced like that.
Yeah.
From recycled materials.
Yeah.
The guy who made it was in a wheelchair. This pot came from Kaduna, made by another. I don't know if you remember the Jacaranda pottery.
Yes.
Yes, this was from the Jacaranda pottery. Dr. and Mrs. Mama. And this vase is from the Jacaranda pottery.
Wow. Sadly, I don't think they're functioning anymore.
I actually saw that being made in Liberia.
Which one?
The hippo.
The hippo.
Yeah, hippo. This is made from Liberia too, from coconut trunk.
Oh.
I never knew you could carve.
Neither did I.
Never knew. But when I saw it.
They say that the coconut tree doesn't have any waste. You can use every single part of it.
Yes. And then this is my photography.
Yeah, there's a story behind this, isn't there?
Yes, Mozambique. These women, they travel 40 kilometers one way, 40 back 80 kilometers to fetch water in those jerry cans. So I think this one, it rained as they were going. She thought, what's the point of continuing for another 40 kilometers and 40 kilometers back?
Yeah.
So she stopped to scoop up water. And this is where they get to level. They fetch water, this is where they have to queue again. And eventually we made a bowl for them in the village.
Oh.
This is from Angola.
Is this one of your pictures?
My pictures, my photography. They call it the gap.
The gap?
The gap.
Okay.
It's somewhere outside Lubango in Angola.
How did you take this picture? Were you in a plane or something?
No, I was on another hill across.
Okay.
This also, it's quite a very hilly area.
Okay.
This picture too is from
Angola as well?
Angola.
Okay. And that one too?
Yes.
Is that also Angola?
Angola too, yes.
Oh, okay. It's very...
This box was made by my younger brother.
Oh, so it's really a family of artists. And it's full of notes from all over the world.
Yeah. This was lantern. And a bell from somewhere.
It's a giraffe bell. That's a lovely picture.
Yes, it's the family.
The family. You have beautiful daughters, lovely wife.
You're biased.
Is this from the same that film?
Century, yes.
Okay. Wow. So these are from your travels as well?
Yes. This actually I got cheaply. There's a woman that used to bring junk out there. Just fill a container with whatever, all sorts.
Yeah.
Second goods from UK. So I used to go and see. Sometimes she will have paintings. So I got maybe 1,000 naira. So this one is quite interesting. I got it from I paid 1,000 naira. But when I looked at, I saw the name of the artist. I saw it's an original painting.
Oh wow.
In Norma Stephenson. Then I looked at the back. I saw it was a gift.
Oh.
And she was one of the people, Norma Stephenson. She also one of the people who signed here. Then I googled Norma Stephenson. And I found that she's actually quite an impressive artist,
Wow.
Some notable artist in the UK. I works at like 2,000 pounds or so.
Oh wow. Need to get somebody to evaluate.
Yes. This is Harare in Zimbabwe. There's a time I think it's their winter or summer.
Okay.
The whole time is just open haze, jacaranda trees when they're in bloom. This is again reserve I went to.
Okay.
I was about leaving. I'd been there and I said,
Is that also in Zimbabwe?
it's in Zimbabwe, yes. I was about leaving about 1:30 And the guy said, the guy said, why are you leaving? He said, we feed the animals at 2 o'clock. I noticed that a lot of people were just coming because they knew the time.
Okay.
So, I didn't see much. But 2 o'clock, they rang the bell and the animals came. They had a viewing gallery. And that's where I took this picture. That's Kilimanjaro in Tanzania.
Oh, wow.
I mean, quality camera by my brother. It was my brother who took this.
Wow. So where he was standing on another hill?
The hotel is built to
give you a good view. Yeah.
Kilimanjaro in Tanzania. Okay. This is I took this with my full camera in Ethiopia.
Okay.
This conjoined trees, your mother loves this picture. Every time she comes here, over the years, she's always looking for it. Yeah, conjoined trees, which I took in Mozambique. Damola Adekile. He's in final year fine art in Lautech.
Okay. And who's this lady?
This lady is the same lady that sold that Tutu to me. She was actually who painted this.
Oh, okay. This is lovely.
I suspect she painted over a photograph. Okay. Because the eyes continue to follow you.
They're so striking.
It's so striking. I think
it's so striking.
It's almost scary.
Honestly. It's so striking.
By Kunmi Peluola, the same landscape guy.
Okay. How do you get them here when you buy things? Or did you have them sent?
Yeah, I have them sent. No, well, I'll buy them, hire a vehicle, load them up.
Okay, and then they just...
Yeah, they transfer them.
But do they ever get damaged?
Maybe 1 or 2 will get.
Okay.
I mean, they're cheaper to buy than to transport, The transportation is because of that, I'll buy a lot. Load it up because they used to charge me about 30,000 naira for transport. Wow. So I'll buy a lot, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 pieces.
Okay.
And I'll load them later. My brother's photography, he spends a fortune on equipment.
These are his photographs?
Yes.
Wow.
Kunle Adekile stands there.
Wow.
Is
he a hobbyist or?
It's his hobby. He's a medical doctor, he's a professor of medicine. Brass.
Where are these from?
Benin City. Queen of Benin. And this is from Rwanda.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Calabash, but you think it's a pot?
Yeah, it looks like a cauldron.
Yeah, a piece of mat from Maiduguri.
Okay. I thought that was from like a southern African...
This piece of cabinet, which I got again from Colors of Africa.
Okay.
It's been there almost 10 years, but it's immaculate. And this stand, which I got from Ghana. All different characters, different.
Oh, so it didn't come with the pot?
It didn't come with the pot, actually.
Really? So you bought it on its own?
I bought it on its own. It was lying there for many years.
Really?
I bought the pot and I thought they fit each other. You think somebody has set the fire? Yeah. There is a green one without the stripe that is native to Nigeria.
Okay.
And the Yorubas call it Balogun.
Okay.
Balogun. And they pray with it. Balogun never dies. And you will not die young.
Okay.
They used to use it as borders, land markers, to separate properties. When we left Kaduna, we had one. And we put it in a Ghana must go back. And everything was in storage for 6 months. When we finished the house, so we were unpacking. Somebody saw it. I said, what is this? There's this plant. They've been there 6 months, no water, no light. Will it survive? I put water and I put it out.
And it sprouted up.
It sprouted again.
Wow.
And I've made about 10 from it since then.
Wow. That's impressive.
We have been collecting cups before people start giving them as souvenirs. So, actually, we've been a caterer. She needed them for breakfast things like that. But then I just tried to display. But this one belonged to my grandmother, who died in 1952. Wow. It was passed to my mother, who died in 1992. Wow. It was passed to my sister, who died in 2023. Wow. It has been passed to Shewa, my daughter, who's in Canada.
Yeah.
So I'm the custodian of the book.
The custodian of it. Wow, that's really impressive. So it's been in the family for how many years now?
About 70 years.
Wow.
That's 1952 years, 72 years.
72 years.
Probably more because maybe she bought it
Yeah.
as a young woman.
Yeah.
Bushcraft pots from South Africa.
Okay. So are they functional or they're just
yeah,
decorated?
We use them.
Okay.
We use them. We don't use this.
Yeah, of course. That's an heirloom. And these paintings?
These paintings, these two, were done by the same girl, Oladimeji. Young woman. I don't know if she's still in the country. She read that and we used to patronize her. And just surprised that these are two artists. But if you look at the style,
Very similar. I actually thought they were the same.
No, it's not. It's not. But it's always three sisters. I call them three sisters. There's another three sisters in the city. This seems to be like cubism from Pablo Picasso. It cuts things into pieces. Kunmi Peluola. His style is simple and it's not detailed. You don't see the eyes on him. It doesn't detail. These are things I didn't understand as a young man, that you don't really have to draw specifically. You don't have to draw Mimi to look like Mimi.
You can interpret it.
Yes. About European art, it's usually not very complicated. We don't have that vibrant colors that we have. It's like, that's different. It's like they are cooking. It's just stayed. It's just
fish and chips. And you play the piano?
I do play the piano.
Really? You're going to play something for us. I see this is a Yoruba hymn book?
Yoruba hymn book.
Okay.
Very nostalgic because we grew up with the Yoruba church in 1993.
Bravo! You still got it.
From some tribe in Ethiopia.
Okay, I was going to say, it looks like an Ethiopian.
It's a print in Ethiopia.
Did you buy it in Ethiopia?
Yeah, I was in Ethiopia. Okay. Yeah, I bought art.
Is it the same?
The same, yeah.
Did you buy it as a print and then you framed it here?
Yes.
Okay.
It costs more to frame than to buy.
And actually, the frame really fits the art style.
Yes, when I used to do it myself, I actually, now I give it to an artist to frame for me.
Okay.
And he does it, he selects frames that
work with the art.
Yes.
Yeah.
When I used to do it by myself, I found that
it
was rather unprofessional. It's I think in 2007 or 2004 at one of those what is called trade fairs in Kaduna.
Okay.
And there was an Igbo guy that came, Edison.
Okay.
Into Kaduna. It's a print, I think, from Zambia.
Okay, it's a print.
Yeah. No, it's not a print, it's on cloth actually.
Okay.
But I think it's one of those mass produced. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah.
But I think it's just textile.
Okay.
Sort of, And this is the Royal Bath in Bath in the UK. The printer bought. A friend of mine, Bimbo Olagunju gave me this.
Okay.
It was a gift.
And this one?
This one? Yeah, I bought this. In the back here.
Oh, yeah. I like it. I like that it's 3D. It comes out.
Yes. Well, mine is one of those mass-produced things. There will be several of it. So maybe not worth much as an investment.
That people know of famous artists and so they're interested in his work.
Okay. That's the shameful thing. People sometimes a lot of people don't look at the quality of the art, just look at the name, the establishment, and that's what sells. It's unfair.
Thank you so much. This was a very nice tour.
Needless to say.
Needless to say.
You can just contrast it.
Yeah.
My voice color. Just cheap way to decorate the house.
Yeah. Where was that?
Okay. My nephew.
Okay, the same one that did your portrait?
Yes.
Okay.
somebody sees just that, and somebody will buy it.
Mm.
And okay, you didn't think of it. You started painting tulip, and you gave up, drew it, and art. A lot of plants you see in the Nigerian garden were brought in by colonial people, expatriates. They're not native to Africa in the sense that you won't find them in the African bush. But this is one that you find.
Oh, so this is native to Nigeria.
Yes,
what is it called?
Ashanti blood.
Ashanti blood.
It's also all over West Africa in the bush.
Oh, okay.
It's